The attention, the respect we have for local communities or ethnic groups. I think she talked about tribes. Well, clearly we have some specific rules and standards, and so involvement, integration is something that we have and we have to have. But and I'm going to go on to respond to shareholder Grillo, who said that we literally loot, plunder the communities, the local communities. This is a major statement, which I think that's really the opposite of what we are and what we do. Eni, as some colleagues recall, started from far away but came later compared to us. We managed to conquer difficult territory, as all territory that isn't ours. So we started off in Italy, moved to Africa. In the past 15 years, we've become the number one. We moved to Asia, Central Asia, the United States. So we're a bit everywhere, really. We're an African company, so we have 50% of our production and much more of our reserves in Africa. And we moved in and allowed ourselves to be recognized and accepted, and we've been there for 6 years. Others have come and gone. We have come for given our respect for these people and our ability to be integrated. I'm looking at you, but unfortunately we can't hear comments off mic. I'm talking about integration. We live with them. We have a model which we call dual or double flag, because it's not just our flag there. We're still the only company, and we're surely the first ones who, instead of producing to export like everybody does, because you earn far more, you develop or you discover gas or oil and then you export it. We instead started in Libya, but then we did this in Nigeria, in Congo, and we'll be doing this also in Mozambique. Well, gas. We develop gas also for domestic purposes too. We did $2.3 billion in investments with an extremely efficient combined cycle, both in terms of yield and emissions. And this is not our core business, but we did this really to give energy, to give diversification, and to make people understand we are running race. So we're investing in money in an area where apparently we've got nothing to do with this area, and it's important to recover money for us. But above all, we wanted to respect and wanted to be recognized and be accepted. So the fact that they have accepted us, because not everybody was accepted, because we made this huge investment at the local level on the people. We have the highest rate of local staff. We have very few expatriates, both in Nigeria, Congo, and Libya, Egypt, Algeria. 90%, between 70 and 90% of staff members are locals, but they are covering positions such as general managers. In Nigeria, out of 11 general managers, 10 are Nigerian. So we are making an important effort locally, because instead of exporting, we're investing at the local level, and respect for communities, which isn't limited to providing energy, but we invest dozens of millions of dollars in other projects such as education, transfer of know-how, and of course healthcare. We have invested more than anybody else, even through the foundation or contractually, in healthcare. From mere vaccines to interventions, which are far more important from a clinical and medical point of view, through the building of hospitals. So this is what characterizes Eni since the times of Mattei. This has allowed Eni to be accepted even without having the United States behind it, or the UK or France. And this has to be clear. So when I hear people telling me, I accept everything, but when I hear somebody say that we go and plunder, our model is really quite the opposite of this. We can say, you can say anything, but this is really something that you can't say. Only those who don't know our company say these things. And I apologize for replying in this way. It isn't aggressiveness, but passion.